do what my mom taught me to do, which is say hello to all the folks here. First, I want to say thank you to ABC for being here, ESPN. Connor Morris said, hopefully you pick us this time. It's inside joke, he knows what I'm talking about. Rico at East LA Sports, thank you for always being here and covering us. Also want to thank Nike and especially Melanie. She's done a great job, like Lorenzo said, as far as taking care of us and bringing a big influence, the Nike presence to this little thing that we call the East LA Classic. It's pretty cool that, Friday night, right? Dodgers are out. I was sad that they lost, but at the same time, Lakers are away. One of the soccer teams lost last night, so the focus of the world tomorrow night is going to be on us. Two little Mexican schools, right? Big Mexicans, right? And, I also want to say thank you to Dave and Maribel, our ADs, also our administrations, all the great work they do. And there's someone else that put all this together is Miguel. Miguel Torres, I actually coached his brother, Art, and who does photos for us. But Miguel Torres, thank you for all the hard work you do. Class of 91. And I hope LA Times, both Ingles and Espanol, thank you very much for being here as well. I hope I got all the folks that I'm supposed to. I also want to thank Candace. She's one of my students, and she's a great student. Love having her in class, and she represents what a lot of these folks up here represent, which is a student athlete. And at the end of the day, that's what we're producing. We're producing student athletes. A lot of people, the media, unfortunately, focuses on people of color, Latino particularly, in a negative light. We're either gangsters or we're taggers or drug dealers or prostitutes. Even our president has done something like that to an extent. And it's really beautiful that when you look up here, right, you don't see that, right? You see these, I don't see blue and I don't see red. I see young Mexican kids and African American, right, that are representing positive values that our schools, in the public schools, are trying to impart, which is hard work, discipline, leadership. Those are the qualities that are going to forge our future, and I'm grateful and I'm proud to be part of this experience, and I'm glad that you, the media, are here to cover this and share that with the world. Just a few things. Make sure I'm on target. Bragging rights. This is almost 100 years old. At the end of the day, we want to win. They want to win, right? And the reasons are very simple, because on Friday night, after the game, people are going to roll up to the King Taco right there on 4th, right? And whether you're wearing blue or red, there's going to be a lot of smack talking going on, okay? And we want to be the ones that do the smack talking, right? Because for the past 9 years, Garfield has been running the show. That's just the reality, right? I'm here. These guys are here. We're going to make every effort to change that result on Friday night. I know they disagree, but I believe we have a great squad. Just like Lorenzo said, they're a great opponent, right? They're a great opponent. They have a 7-2 record, just like us. But you know what? They played some better quality teams. Oh, by the way, Eric Sarney, also Eastside Media. Sorry, Eric, I didn't see you there. Oh, you did good? Okay, now you're late, Eric. Make me feel bad. But, there's a lot of bragging rights attached to this game. And, people like myself, I'm a Roosevelt alum. I look out here, I see Lorraine, I see Maribel, I see Valerie, I see a lot of folks, Dave. Those are Roosevelt guys, and this game means a lot to us, right? It's not just, like we inherited the game. No, we are part of the game. And I also get a lot of flack. I got a neighbor who's a Garfield grad, and that guy talks smack to me all the time. Oh, Aldo, we're going to get you. And, I'm tired of it. He has a better lawn than me, right? And I'm hoping that, we, at least if even have an ugly lawn, I'll be able to say, hey, you know what? We got your butt this year. It's a 10-year drought. Well, hopefully it's not 10 years, but it feels like it. It feels like an eternity, right? Eventually, this is going to end, whether it's this year or next year. Lorenzo has done a great job building his program, all right? And I'm going to commend him for that. And I envy him. I envy Lorenzo. Lorenzo has laid the model, the plan of what we need to do at Roosevelt to make sure we're on top. I really love what Lorenzo said when he said that the two prominent teams in the east side are the ones that are fighting for a league title. That's the way it should be every year. There is no reason why Roosevelt and Garfield should not be playing for a league title every year, because we have the talent, right? We're going to get there, and eventually we'll catch them, whether it's this year or next year, but we're going to get you guys. League. There's a lot of league. The league title's on the line, right? And I know for the fans, it's bragging rights, it's the water cooler talk, it's all that stuff. But for Lorenzo and us, we have a league title on the line. And more importantly, we got playoffs, right? If he loses, guess what? He's probably not playing in the open, right? And I know he doesn't want to lose. I know he wants to play in the open, okay? For us, it's huge. We want to move up. We want to have a couple of home games. If we win them, we probably get a top 4 in the Division 1, right? Last year we were Division 2. We had a great run. Obviously, we played against a Garfield team that was way, way better than us, and they made a deep run, and I was happy they lost in the state finals. I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I mean? If we're flipping coins, I want them to lose too. Okay? I mean, I am a Roosevelt guy. I don't like them, right? But it's on Friday night that we don't like each other. After that, look, there's a kid over here called Boomer. There's a kid over here called Pete. I coached those guys when they were little. All right? It bothers me that they're on that side of the ball. All right? They should be playing in Boyle Heights. Boyle Heights, if it kept all its talent, anything from the 10, the 60, the 710, or the 101, if we were to keep our kids, we win this damn game every friggin' year. There is no way that East LA is better than us. I'll tell you that right now. Take away those 2 guys, guess what? They're just an average team. Recruiting. Now it comes down to recruiting. When you look, this game has a lot to do with recruiting. The reason why they probably wound up over there is because the Garfield teams have been better, right? I'm just expressing what people feel, right? I know I should be PC. I'm not as polished as Lorenzo. I commend him. This guy is good, right? I'm not. Maybe I won't be around for a long time, but while I'm here, I'm going to say what I believe. And you know what? Recruiting is based on this game. If we win, I guarantee you Peter and Boomer are sitting on this side just like Jimmy is. All right? But that's not what happened. We have been losing for 9 years, right? 9 years. It's frustrating, right? It's funny because this young man right here, if I'm not mistaken, I coached against him when he was playing for the East LA Bobcats. And I remember how big he was when he played for Bucks. And I was like, damn, that's a big freaking kid, right? And I got to deal with his butt, right? And he was like a 10-year-old then. And now I look at him, and and guess what? All week we've been saying what? This guy's huge, right? He's a big freaking kid. He's a D1 recruit, and Lorenzo and his staff are blessed to have him. All these guys are great athletes, and I'm going to say that right now. You guys are a good ball club, but you know what? That doesn't stop the fact that I want to beat you guys. And you know what? You want to beat us. You want to beat, and that's the way it should be, all right? This is the way football on the east side should be. 2 good ball clubs. Buy your damn ticket. See what happens on Friday night. I'm out.